Welcome to my next video in my Trying to Win series. This time I'm going to be taking on TPC Sawgrass to try to win the Players Championship. If you're not familiar with the series, you can click up here and it'll take you to me trying to win the Waste Management Phoenix Open. And just some reminders of what's helping me win because, again, I'm terrible. I'm going to be playing on a simulator in perfect conditions. I'm going to be playing from the white tees, and if I land on the green anywhere, it's an automatic gimme for a one putt. So with those rules, can I win the Players Championship? I'm Sheldon, and this is Partially Challenged. All right, hole number one at TPC Sawgrass. This one goes straight, then bends to the right around the sand trap, and then a little bit back to the left to the green, 324 yards. I'm going to be aiming just right of the sand trap at about 260 yards. I have not warmed up, so let's see if we can start off strong. Oh, this one is going too much right. It is going to end up in the trees. Hopefully I can get through those unscathed. 129 yards. I'm going to use my 9-iron. I'm going to put a good amount of effort into it, and I hope that these are fake trees. And they weren't. So, going to be shooting essentially my third shot from the same spot. Awesome. This one I have a little bit of a gap. This one should make it through. Stupid palm tree. All right, 25 yards. I doubt I'm going to be able to roll this one in to save par. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be opening up with a bogey. And bogey it is. All right, good news is we go straight into a par 5, so hopefully I can erase that bogey off the board right now with a birdie or even an eagle. It's 493 yards. It's 300 yards before the bend, so I'm just going to keep it right in the middle and go for it. I think that one's going to be safe. A little shorter than I wanted, but I think it's going to be pretty good. Maybe 260 or so. 247, a little bit shorter than that. So we got 240 yards left. I'm going to be using my 3-wood and just aiming straight for the green. Chances are I'll land a little bit short and hopefully roll on if this is straight. Ooh, got the ground before that, so get out of that sand. It's out, and it's on the fairway. We got 59 yards left. A lot of green to work with behind me. I'm going to use my 60 degree and hopefully stick it on for a birdie. There we go. Birdie. All right, we got 137 par 3 here. If you're not familiar, par 3s are kind of my worst holes. I don't think I made a birdie on any of them, maybe on one, my last series. I'm going to be using my 8-iron here, and hopefully we can escape with at least a par. Oh, I don't think that's going to make it. That was a fat shot. Yep. That's in the sand. All right. We got 29 yards out of the sand. A lot of green behind. 60 degree. That went way further than I thought, and I'm really glad we had all that green behind the pin. If that stops, which it does, I will escape with a par. We got a 295 yard par 4. part of me really wants to go for it, but I never drove one that far while playing. I've done it, you know, at the driving range, but that takes me so many shots to get that to go straight and get in. 278 technically to the green. I think I actually might go for it, but I am going to aim right because I've been hooking a lot. There's that hook, but that's hooking way more than I wanted it to. At least we're not going in the water. Cart path bounce. All right, that'll be safe. We got 59 yards left. Lots of green to work with. 60 degree, I'm just going to put this one on, and we will have a birdie. And there it is, another birdie. This one has water both on the left and the right. The water on the left is 800 or 286 yards. Water on the right is a very real potential that could go into it. I'm going to aim middle of the fairway at about 260. Oh, there's that hook again. All right. You know, at least we stayed out of the water. We stayed dry. I got 212 yards, 213 yards to the green. Pulling out my hybrid. We have a nice long green, so if I can keep this one straight, if I land right before it'll roll on, if I land right on it, right at the start, hopefully it stays on. Oh, that might be too far left. Yeah, that's not going to get on there. That was a great shot, though. I'd take that in real life. That's great. 24 yards, 25, 60 degree. All right, we'll take a par. All right, 314 yard par 4. This one's pretty darn straight. I'm just going to give this one all I got. Ooh, a little bit of a hook. Is it going to stay dry? Yeah, it'll stay dry. Give me a path through those trees. That might be trouble, guys. All right, 53 yards. I'm pretty sure I can make it through those trees. 60 degree. And there we go. For a birdie. We'll take that. Another par 4 here. We got water all over the place on this one. Hopefully I can avoid a hook. Oh, that's kind of my hook territory range. This one, I'm going to take it easy on this one. I'm not going to hit this one very hard. It's hooking a little bit. Stay dry. It will stay dry. Whew, that was a close one. Holy. We got 186. I have my 5 iron in my hand, but I'm actually thinking about I'm going to change to my 4. Yeah, going with the 4. Again, don't use these clubs very often. 6 is the highest club I use out of my irons on a consistent basis. And that's actually a great shot. I just don't know if it's going to be too far. Stay on the green. Stay on the green. Let's go. Another birdie. That's rolling toward the hole. Oh, and it stopped. Okay, I was excited. All right, we got 132 yard par 3. Normally I'd use my 9 iron, but I'm going to use my 8 iron because I have a lot of green behind the pin. So I am probably going to go past the pin, but hopefully I still stay on the green. Oh, that was a fat shot. Well, we got to the first cut. 43 yards. Got my 60 degree. Should be able to put this one on for a par, no problem. Oh! Stop, 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 stop. It's in the sand. That was really unfortunate. It's too confident, too confident. Okay, now 24 yards. I think it's down in the sand, so I'm not sure exactly where I'm sitting right now. Oh, down there it shows I'm on the edge, so I'm actually not in the sand. That's good. Okay, didn't do the same thing as last time, so that's good. That'll be a bogey, though, guys. Going backwards. All right, just like last time, got a bogey. Then we had a par 5. Hopefully I can make that stroke back here. This is 521 yards. Highly unlikely I'll make an eagle on this. But I'm going to do what I can. It's 306 yards to the water if I hit it straight. I haven't been slicing too much, except for the open drive. But hopefully we can keep this one dry. That was fancy footwork over there. That'll be safe, and it's going to be on the fairway. Yeah, we got 278 yards to the green. This one's definitely not going to get there, but I am going to use my 3-wood. I'm going to aim. I'm not even going to aim for the green because it's going to go in that sand and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to aim over here in the fairway, so that way I have a cleaner shot for my third. Oh! We are so lucky. Right, 195 yards. We really lucked out. That could have been disastrous. I'm going to be using my hybrid here. That's not going to be on the green. But it's not a terrible spot. All right, we got 26 yards left. Going to be using my 60 degree. Counting up my shots. This is my 4th shot, so I have to put this one on in order to get a par. And walking away from a par 5 with only a par in this situation is not great. Ooh, that was such a lucky bounce. That hit the ridge and popped straight up. That almost didn't get on. But we'll take that par. All right, I just wrapped up the front 9 at the Players Championship at TPC Sawgrass. I finished at 34, so even though I had some bogeys in there, I had enough birdies to keep me at 2 under. I currently don't know what the scores are because this is being filmed and then released before the first round. Stick around until hole 17. I'm going to have a surprise for everyone there. That's the famous island hole. Until then, I'm going to start off the back 9 with this 368 par 4. There's some sand that separates the fairway, so I'm just going to aim this one straight and hopefully I don't end up in the trees. It's my first straight drive of the day, but it's probably going to bounce into the sand. Like at that. Yeah, look at that. All right, we got 151 yards. Hitting out of the sand, doesn't really matter much. Got my 7-iron. Let's start off the back 9 with a birdie. That's not going to hit the green. Good distance, though. All right, we're going to pull out the 60. And we'll take that par. All right, 456 yard par 5. There's no water that I can see other than right here off of the tee. So I'm just going to give this one everything I've got. Oh, just bounced backwards into the sand. All right, got 190 yards left. pulling out my 4-iron. Worked out pretty well for us last time. And I think it's going to work out for us this time too. What a shot. Like, I'm impressed with that. Like, I think that's good. We'll take that birdie. Yeah, I thought that last one was a birdie, but it was actually an eagle because that was a par 5. So that's exciting. Got 269 yards, par 4 here. Let's see if I can get 2 eagles in a row by driving the green. I doubt it'll happen, but I am aiming a little bit right to compensate for a slight hook. And let's send this one flying. Oh no, it went too straight. That's okay, it's not far enough anyways. But that should be an easy birdie. 24 yards, 60 degree. I was a little worried that wouldn't trickle on there. We'll take the birdie. 132 yards. The pin is to the left side of the green, which is near the water, so I am definitely going to aim more to the right side of the green since I don't need to worry about attacking the pin. 132 yards if I didn't say it already. 8-iron. Oh, fat shot. I'm just getting the ground hardcore today. All right, 49 yards, 60 degree, aiming way off to the right. I don't want to risk anything with that water. It did not detect the ball. That's awesome. Don't you love it when that happens? That one barely makes it on for a par. All right, 161. Stay on the tee ball. I'm just going to put this one straight into the fairway. I am going to go where the bend starts, though. This one will probably end up in the sand. And what did I... Oh, no, there must have been some sort of ridge there that popped it right out. That's awesome. All right, 121. Haven't used my 9-iron a lot today, so it's maybe like my second or third shot with it. And that should be good. Or short. All right, short. Awesome. 18 yards. 60 degrees. Keep rolling. It's not going to get there. But we'll take the par. Hole number 15. 393-yard par 4. 200, yeah, maybe 290 to the split of the fairway. So I'm just going to try to get it as close to the end of this first part of the fairway as I can. It's not as far as I wanted it to go, but it's safe, and it gives me a clean shot to the green. Okay, 175. I got a long green again, so I got a lot to work with. I'm going to use my 6-iron. And I will be pleased with that. Birdie. All right, we have a real eagle opportunity here with this 427-yard par 5. Just going to put this one straight. And then as long as I can avoid a slice into the water on the second shot, we should be good. That one's definitely going the opposite direction of the water. We got some trouble with some trees, though, so not sure if we're going to get out of here clean. 196, I'm going to play it safe and give it a little extra juice with my hybrid here because we do have a lot of green behind the pin. Just hopefully I don't give it too much and end up in the water. Okay, it could have been worse. 41 yards left. I just don't want to roll it too far, so I'm going to have to really play this one safe. I'm going to put a lot of loft on this one. And anyone would be pleased with that shot. All right, here we are, the famous island green at TPC Sawgrass. I told you I had a surprise, and I do. Sorry for interrupting the video, but I realized while editing that I did a horrible job of explaining the rules for my giveaway. I have never made a hole-in-one on a simulator in real world or even on Wii Golf. So my first hole-in-one, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of a $100 gift card to the major golf retailer of choice to the winner. In order to win, you need to follow on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, tag someone in a comment on the video that I make the hole-in-one in, and then also I need to have 200 followers and 200 subscribers on both Instagram and YouTube. So those are the rules. Sorry for interrupting the video. Let's get back to the action. This is going to be a make it or break it hole. I could lose the entire tournament just right here, right now. We have 123 yards. I'm just going to try to put it on the middle of the green, which is about 134. I'm going to be using my 9-iron. The thing is, if I put it on, it is an automatic birdie. If I don't put it on, it is an automatic bogey or more. Get there. Get there. That was so close, you guys. We didn't get on the green, so I will be putting for a par, or I'll putt that, but I'm going to be putting for a birdie, probably make a par. But hey, we didn't go in the drink. We didn't take a penalty, and that is a good day. Birdie. Yeah. All right, I am feeling great after that birdie that I actually put into the hole. That was a real birdie that I made on that hole. That is amazing. We're going to finish off the first round of the Players' Championship with this 360-yard par 4. Water all over on the left. This one I'm going to be taking it easy on the drive because we know I've been hooking. So I'm just going to maybe like 210, 220 out. And then hopefully my second shot stays dry as well. I was a little bit too close for comfort, but we are safe. 210 yards, just like I said. All right, we got 157 left. I'm going to use my 7-iron. Hopefully we can close out with another birdie. I don't think that one's going to be dry. Disappointing, and I think I was over water almost that entire time. Well, it looks like I did shorten it up a little bit. I'm now here at 124 yards, so I'm going to be using my 9-iron. I'm actually going to aim slightly right. The last time I shot, it was going right at the pin, which I shouldn't have done. If I aimed 20 more yards right, which is kind of what I'm doing right now, that one actually probably would have been dry, so should have been paying attention to that. Unfortunately, I wasn't. If I put this one on, I'll close out with a bogey. That'll give me plenty of room for that backspin. Hopefully it gives me enough room for that backspin. Can stop rolling anytime now. All right, close out with a bogey. Well, that just wrapped up the first round of the Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass. Again, I don't know what the standings are, but my back nine was a 31. That lets me finish off with a 65 at -7. Unless I have a horrible round, my second round, I'm pretty confident I'll make the cut. So thanks for watching. Check out my other videos from the past. Go check out my Instagram. Subscribe, like, make comments, make fun of me. As always, I'm Sheldon. This has been Partially Challenged, and here's to better shots, fewer shanks, and always saving that mulligan for the next hole. Keep swinging, my friends.